I really hope this doesn't get rescheduled. I really, really hope that this doesn't get rescheduled, because on March 20th, 2021, we will have Krzysztof Glowacki bringing in a record of 31 wins, 19 by knockout, and 2 defeats, taking on Lawrence Okolie with 15 wins, 12 by knockout, and no defeats for the vacant WBO World Cruiserweight title. Oh my gosh. Now, if you asked me before the Krzysztof fight, I would have said decision. And it would have been, I thought I may have been wavering, but not really. I always had Okolie, but by decision. Now, after what I saw against Nikodem Krzysztof, I am thinking Lawrence Okolie by 7th round KO or TKO, because if he uses his jab, if he uses the length, he can set up those devastating uppercuts, those hooks, that straight, whatever he needs, he can just set up with that jab, and that's what he did with Nikodem Krzysztof. He had no chance, and I think Glowacki, I know he's the person who has the experience, especially with upsetting Marco Huck and ending that legendary title reign. But I think that it's Lawrence Okolie's time, and he will get the impressive KO, and hopefully on to bigger and better things, maybe against Arsen Goulamirian or Maris Bradis. Those fights would be awesome. Lunga Makabu, that fight would be awesome. But hopefully he can jumpstart this cruiserweight division, and the Brits can, as they're wanting to do with the heavyweight division, unify, and become undisputed, and maybe show these American fighters how it's done, as Ring IQ Boxing Talk has pointed out, and I agree with. I agree with that, speaking as an American about the fighting and the boxers as is. It's the culture that's got to change. You got to be hungry. You got to want. Eat. Mine. You got a belt. I want it. Like the Roy Jones Jr. What is that? The NBA, the WBF, the WBU title, the EBU? I want it. You think you're a champion? I want it. The IBO? I want it. Have that mentality. Somebody has a belt and says that they're a world champion. You go and you smack the taste out your mouth and out their mouth, and you take their belt and you say, mine. I'm the king of the hill. Y'all are bitches. You bow to me. And that's what I want to see with the hunger. And I think Lawrence Okolie is going to bring that to the cruiserweight division, as well as there's Richard Riakporhe and Chris Billum-Smith coming in, as well as Dion Jamai, who knows, he may be something. And there's other cruiserweights coming in from the UK. Hopefully they're just going to add to this scene and make it freaking amazing. And maybe F.A. Tobar Apochi and Dion Nicholson will get it in gear. And maybe Andrew Dabiti will get off his ass and start doing something. And we'll have a popping cruiserweight division like no other, seen like no other, with talent like no other, and Maris Bradis at the head of the table saying, bring it. Let's see it. Hopefully this fight will indicate that. If Glowacki wins, more power to him. But I think it's Lawrence Okolie's time, and I think it's his time to shine, and shine brightly. That's my prediction. Like I said, 7th round KO or TKO for Lawrence Okolie to win the vacant WBO Cruiserweight World title. He's ready.